Another week means another opportunity for a local government to come up with a harebrained scheme.
We bring you tonight reason 4,552 to abolish local councils because Lane Cove Council, which is a council in Sydney, has signed up to this global concept which is apparently a car-free day. And Lane Cove Council is, on a Sunday in September, going to shut down streets around the council so you can't drive your cars on them, as if to prove that they are there simply to make your life as difficult as possible. Now, the Mayor, Andrew Zbick, he argues, well, it's just about teaching you to get on your bike and walk everywhere because, of course, in a country like Australia, which stretches from one end in Perth to the other in Sydney and Brisbane, all the way up to Cape York and all the way down to Wilson's Promontory in Victoria, it's not the kind of country where you would need a car, is it? Or maybe it is, because this is the Mayor being interviewed by Ben Fordham on 2GB this morning about his car-free day from, I wonder where he was talking to him.
So the idea of a car-free Sunday is really to help to educate and to show our local community that we can walk and commute around via bike in our local area and really try and challenge the primacy we have that the motor vehicle is the king of the road.
Where are you speaking to us from at the moment?
I'm actually in the car park outside council chambers just near the main street of Lane Cove.
Are you in a car?
Yes, I am.
Oh, no. Andrew.
Walked straight into it.
Talk about come-in spinner. He has just lined that one up and been hit for six. Of course the Mayor went to work in a car this morning. Not even he can adhere to the car-free lifestyle. Funny about that. This is the same council that last week decided it would spend $6,000 supporting the Yes campaign for The Voice, as a number of other councils have done across this country. In about 30 seconds flat, he killed the argument for a car-free day because he was doing it in the car. I mean, it just proves the point so beautifully, doesn't it?
The interview was about as well thought out as the idea itself. But, I mean, he wants to challenge the idea that cars should be king of the road. Well, I mean, what should be king of the road? Prams? People doing somersaults? They've announced they're going to have street theatre, which will be great news for parents wanting to get their kids to sport, or for old people needing to do their shopping on that particular day. Residents pay for roads and the local government return the favour by closing them down.
Yeah, exactly. If I was a part of this council, which thankfully I'm not, I would be making sure they heard a lot of noise about this because we pay for the roads. They're our roads. If you live in Lane Cove, write in, make sure they hear from you. Is it too much to ask that these guys just do their job?
No.
That's it.
No, Liz.
I mean, this is now the 10th council, and that's just in New South Wales, that has said, oh, we're now supporting The Voice and spending thousands of ratepayers' dollars on it, by the way. It's not them digging into their pockets being like, out of the charity of our hearts, here's some of our hard-earned pay packet. No, it's your hard-earned pay packet that they're just like, yes, we support yet another cause that has absolutely nothing to do with roads, rates or rubbish. It drives me to distraction, and it's simply unfair for ratepayers. They're not getting value for money.
It's full of people who got into government. They were so excited only to find, we've got to fill in potholes and collect garbage. But then they discover, hang on, we've got ratepayer money. We could use it to aggrandise ourselves and fulfil our dreams of changing the world.
I mean, it's full of wannabe politicians and often people who couldn't make the cut to be a politician. They're either doing that or they're trying to use it as a springboard to get into politics. And so they feel the need all the time to inject themselves into things where they do not belong. I'm sick of it. I mean, you just keep convincing us every single day of the week that you should be subsumed back into the state government.
Abolish them.
At least, you know, we know the state government gets involved in politics. We know what we're going to get out of them. Let's do like Brisbane did and amalgamate all of the CBD councils or city councils into one big council, and lo and behold, it saves money because you've got one CEO instead of 50 of the buggers.